Autumn Spivey and her husband Britt have been trying to conceive a second child for 5 years.
When we found out that we were pregnant with Halle, we were so excited, just over the moon. The pregnancy was such a good one, no complications, nothing to worry about the whole time.
But at her 32nd week scan, Autumn and Britt were given devastating news. Their baby girl had a heart defect.
Halle was 3 days old when she had her first heart surgery. That was one of the hardest times.
For 5 months, Autumn stayed at the hospital, barely leaving Halle's side as she went through not 1, but 3 open heart surgeries. Then, just days before her discharge date, Autumn's heart broke as baby Halle's started to fail.
I'm just standing outside of the window, just watching my daughter, my little tiny baby daughter, having compressions done. And the doctor called last pulse check. And they checked her pulse, and the nurse said, no pulse. So they called me over to the table to say goodbye. And I leaned over her and talked to her and told her how proud we were and that we loved her so much. And I kissed her hand. And the doctor yelled, put a line in. And her heart started beating again, and she was alive. And it had been 27 minutes.
Joining us from their home in College Station, Texas, Autumn, Britt, and Halle Spivey. I see y'all wiping these tears away. Listen, Autumn, how are you? And tell me why you're crying. I know why you're crying. It's going to go down as the craziest question ever, but tell me why you're crying.
Oh, it's just hard to watch that back. You know the story. We were in this story, but anytime I'm telling it, it hits me hard again, and the tears start falling, and it's just hard to hear that really did happen to us.
Britt, you were not there. You got a call, Autumn telling you that she wasn't going to make it and that you needed to come to say goodbye. What is that drive like on the way when you hear something like that?
I'm just glad that I didn't have a wreck, honestly. But you're in just complete panic mode, and, we're talking on the phone, and she's trying to walk me through what is going on, what the doctors are telling her, and she's doing the best she can, and I'm just trying to listen to what's going on. And, she's in tears and I'm in tears, and, we're talking through, hey, whatever happens, we're going to get through this. She leans in, and over the phone, I'm listening to my wife, basically.
Why?
Oh.
Why?
Basically say goodbye to my daughter. And in that moment, you don't ever think that you're going to lose your child. That's something that happens to that's something that happens to someone else. It's not going to happen to me. My kids are going to be healthy forever. And in that moment, you're like, I cannot believe, am I really going to lose my child? Right. And then in just a split second to go from that to get a line in, and there's hope, and she's got a heartbeat. It was just a crazy moment that we'll never forget, for sure.
I'm sitting here looking at you, listening to you, Britt, but can't stop looking at Halle. Just, to think about it, Autumn, being told that her heart had stopped all of those minutes, and here she is now, waving and nodding. It has to feel like in some ways a lifetime ago, even though it was just a short while.
It definitely does. It actually, sometimes there are days it feels like it didn't even happen, and that wasn't real. It was just a dream, because she's such a happy, fun, spunky little 3-year-old girl.
She is that. What did you learn from all of this? I can't help but to see that mantle, and it says rejoice and pray. I can't read the rest of it, but what did you learn in all of this about the uncertainty that you faced and the gratitude of the day you have now?
I think that you just take every day, one day at a time, and keep a positive attitude, because there is hope. And Halle's been such an inspiration to so many. And we had such great family support and friends, and we had lots of prayer warriors out there for us. And all we could do was just take it day by day. And here we are now, and she's doing so well. She hasn't been admitted since she was discharged for any other health issues, which we were told was likely going to happen because of her immune system. But but this is her. And
she is absolutely adorable. She looks like she's ready to go be a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader. That's my vote. I'm just so happy for you. She is beautiful, and you are an inspiration to so many other parents, because you and I both know, I'm a new mom. Nothing is guaranteed. Once I had my son, and when people said, oh, I just want them to be healthy, I understand that now more than ever before. It's like gender, all that doesn't matter. I just want them to be healthy. And you face that, and you're an inspiration. And by the way, I got my first TV job in Bryan College Station. Shout out to KBTX over there. Well, thank you. Thank you for sharing your beautiful baby with us. She's just so precious. Thank you.
Tamron.
Thank you.